If I take the Quran to the Amazon and leave it there, are they going to know it's a miracle?
No, they have to read it.
Are they going to understand
They
it?
have to read it. Well, they need to get
So
someone to read
then,
it for them.
so you have a miracle.
But I'll tell you
that
something. I'll tell
someone
you even
has to
better.
tell
I'll
you
tell you
it's a
even better.
miracle.
The Prophet ﷺ described where the sun sets. So
Where? What is it?
Where?
He says it's a place.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the water.
The water. Finally, we got there. So you said some scholars disagree, and I said give me the names of those scholars, and you said he didn't name the scholars. But then when I said read that verse, you named some names, so he does name them. So do you know a gushing fluid that comes from between the backbone of the man and the chest area of the woman to create a baby?
No, it's not referencing the woman.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's referencing the area
Of the female, the necklace. Do men wear necklaces?
Yeah, so, well, Muhammad never knew he was Angel Gabriel.
Yeah.
When he first came to him. Is there
Yeah.
any Muslim that says he knew he was Gabriel?
Not that I've, no, because in the Bible, for example, the angel introduces himself
Yeah.
and has a conversation.
Okay.
Now, when we see Muhammad's account, he goes in the cave, the angel is squeezing him, he doesn't know what's happening, and he's run to his, to Khadija, who's then taken him to Waraka, who Waraka says, oh, this must be the angel that visited Moses. But we have no information that says Jibril was the one who visited.
So what information would you use to
Well, that's what I'm saying, because
yeah, we as a Muslim, we have the information for it, because we have he's been transferred with us. I mean, came to us through an authentic sources. Because
my question was,
he's got the Quran now, and the Quran we believe this is the true book of God, and therefore that's it. It must have been from.
You say because he has the Quran, it must be from God.
It has to be.
But now, if I appeal to you, the story of Moses and the Egyptians, they had sorcerers.
Okay.
So before Moses came, they could do magic basically.
Okay.
So this convinced people they were true prophets. Then Moses came and put his stick down, and their stick down, and his stick.
Not only that, there was many miracles.
But I'm not talking from the but all I'm saying is that if someone, because we know there's false prophets and true prophets.
Yeah.
So if you say, well, the Quran seems like a miracle, therefore Muhammad is a prophet. There's people that see the sun and say the sun is very bright, that must be God, and they worship it based on no criteria. So you're saying
Quran is being proven is a book of God.
So that's what I said, because what is the criteria to establish Muhammad was a true prophet? Because what I'm saying is many people can come with like wondrous signs.
Okay, there is a lot of prophecies that I wouldn't go into your Bible. I'm not into these things to say Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. This. It might be true. It might be. I'm not. But with us, okay, as a Muslim, say for example, I was born Muslim. Okay. And when we looked at the Quran, if you kind of like examine the Quran and what's written in the Quran and everything in there, that especially with the Quran, it's Alif Lam Mim Dhalika al-Kitabu La Rayba Fi.
Okay.
You find me any book that will say this is the book that has got no mistakes and error.
Okay.
And then if you go throughout the Quran and read, you will find that it's true and it's been proven is correct.
Okay.
So this is you can many of your scholars try to prove wrong, but then many occasions they
many people do.
No, until now I've never seen any one of you that won.
Well, the Quran
but it happens vice versa. I've seen many Muslim scholars that have got knowledge about the Bible, who've proven the contradiction that you find in the Bible, which you failed to do with the Quran. So this is one thing.
Yeah, but I'd give you an example.
But then, I want to go with your point. Say, for example, you said just because of that event that happened in the cave, that is not good. That is not enough for you to prove it.
Because we have
say
to
Muhammad is a prophet or not. But then there's a lot of things that happen afterward. Yeah, his prophecies, his books, and his legacies, and you got so many Muslims and events that happened afterwards that proven to us. When he died, there was no many Muslims. There hardly 100,000. Okay. After he left, and his book, the Quran, the Islam is being spreading across the whole world and everywhere. That is a clear evidence to say that this religion is here and it's a true religion and it's there to stay.
Okay, let me give you an example from the Quran. This is 18 Al-Kahf. We'll start at 88. It says, No, we'll start at 86. Talking about Dhul Qarnayn. So it says, till when he reached the setting place of the sun, he found it. No, let me start from 83. So it says, they will ask thee, Dhul Qarnayn, say, I shall recite unto you a remembrance of him. Then it says, lo, we made him strong in the land and gave unto him everything a road, and he followed the road till he reached the setting place of the sun. He found it setting in a muddy spring and found a people thereabout. So the Quran says the sun sets in a muddy spring, but you're saying it's scientific. But you and I know the sun doesn't set in a muddy spring.
I never said something scientific for this ayah anyway.
Okay.
So you're talking about Dhul Qarnayn, yes?
Yes.
So what's your point from that?
But my point is that how can God say the sun sets in a muddy spring?
I don't know how you translate it. I will read it in Arabic. So I can understand what you're
In Arabic. We're going to get the authentic Arabic, so you can start from 83. 1883.
1880.
You say what?
1883 to
اتبع
86.
سبب حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب بعين حمية لجد عندها قوم قلنا هذا قوم إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيه سوسيا. This is basically is a geographical place.
Yeah,
so basically,
but read 86.
That's what I'm saying. 86. Yeah.
What does it say in English?
قال أما من ظلم نفسه فسوف نعذبه عذابا ثم يرد إلى ربه. This is say whoever is like oppressed themselves, Allah will punish them, and then they will go back.
1880.
1883.
1883. And then 86.
1886.
86. That's 80. You say 86.
Yeah.
That's 86.
Okay, read it and
قال
translate.
أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا. He says whoever is oppressed, he will be punished. Then he will go back to his Lord.
You're reading the wrong thing.
This is Quran. If you bring anyone, then
The
nobody
story
will
of Dhul Qarnayn.
That's Dhul Qarnayn. I'm
1883.
telling you. If you want the story of Dhul Qarnayn, side.
Yeah.
Okay. وما أدري لهم.
875.
قالوا المؤمنون الأصل.
No, you want 86.
أنا قد أعرف كان غلامين يسألونك عن ذو القرنين. They ask you about ذو القرنين. Can you start from here? When they ask you about ذو القرنين يسألونك عن ذو القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم
Yeah, so
منه
that's
ذكرا.
83. They will ask thee of Dhul Qarnayn and say,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shall.
إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا. He says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it possible. I mean, that He's given him power in this earth. وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا. And then we gave him kind of a mean to everything.
Okay.
فاتبع سببا. Then this mean that is being given by Allah to him.
Continue.
He's been using it, sort of say. حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس. So مغرب الشمس until he was like traveling the world.
Yeah.
Then he became to Maghrib, which is where the sun sets.
Where does it say?
It says Maghrib al-Shams. It doesn't say where. It says Maghrib al-Shams, where the sun sets.
Say again.
Yeah, where the sun
Ain
sets.
Hayim.
حتى بلغ مغرب الشمس.
Ain
Then,
Hayim.
you know when he got not Ain Hayim. It's like basically.
What's the
Maghrib.
word?
You know, he went to the west. So basically, what they're saying is
towards
the west.
The west, towards the direction of the sunset.
That's the Arabic version. I don't know what's the English, but that's
Maybe
the Quran.
you have a bad translation.
No.
I'm reading it in the original text.
He's reading the next ayah. حتى إذا بلغ
مغرب الشمس فوجدها تغرب في عين حمئة
Ain what?
عين حمئة.
What does that mean?
That's a location. Again, it's a
And what does it
location
mean?
in
What
Earth.
does it mean?
I'm going to give you the tafsir. So I don't want to like make. I'll give you the tafsir. Is here. So basically, I don't say anything from my.
No, but give us
No,
the
no, I will
Arabic
give you the
first.
tafsir, the Arabic.
No,
Give the
yeah.
Arabic first.
Because
Yeah,
you said yeah. No, I will first give me your interpretation.
My interpretation.
Yeah.
No, أما مكان الله.
Which
I'll give you everything
which
on the
hadith is
Quran. I don't want to make a mistake, but I know عين حمئة is a place where it's
Is a
too
place.
hot.
No, it's not because that's talking about warm water, so it can't be too hot.
وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا حدثنا محمد. Okay.
Is this Islam versus Christianity?
It's edification, cultural studies, religious studies.
Education.
See, have you noticed he's
No, I can say عين حمئة. Look, you want to take it somewhere, but I can say عين حمئة is a place where it's too hot.
It's too hot.
Yeah. That's my direct interpretation because I understand Arabic, so I can do direct translation. But I can tell you what the scholar says about it as well.
Okay.
So if you want to go that way, I can do it this way. But then Ayn Hamiatin, it doesn't talk about where the sun sets and.
Of course it does. You're avoiding it.
I'm not. Why would I? I'm opening the book.
Okay, let's
clear.
go to the hadith as well. And this is Sahih Sunan Abu Dawud.
Yeah.
It says, I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey whilst the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this sets? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. He said, it sets in the spring of warm water, Hamiyah. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Because he's just said here, it sets in the spring of warm water, as the same as your Quran.
But it's an area, it's a place. So
No.
basically, look.
So do you agree?
You need to understand
Okay,
how the Quran. You see,
so you're very-
your problem is that you're
So do you
reading from
agree?
English.
Yeah, but it says, it doesn't say a generic area, it gives you a specific. It sets in the water.
عين حمئة فإذا اختلف القراء في قراءة ذلك من القرآن بمعنى أنه تغرب في عين ماء ذات حماة وقرأت جماعة من القرآن. Okay, he says this is where the Prophet ﷺ described يعني where the sun sets. So where is that?
What is it?
Where?
He says it's a place.
Yes.
Okay. That is the water.
The water, finally, we got there.
Yeah,
So it says that the place where it sets is in the water.
No, not in the water. A place where the water is warm. So it sets, say for example.
It sets in the warm water.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it did not say in a warm water.
Okay.
It did not say that.
Okay.
Not even that. But he sets in a place. In that place where the sun sets, it happens to be the water is warm.
So why?
It's as simple as that.
No, because this is why even I've gone to two
This is my Arabic.
I've
This is my
gone to
Quran,
two-
and this is what the Quran is.
'Cause-
Look, I can't, if you open your Bible, look.
You
if
say,
open your
oh,
Bible,
back to
look,
the
listen.
Bible's not going to help you.
Do you speak any other language?
The Bible's not
Do
going
you
to help
speak any
you.
other language?
No.
No. So for example, let's assume you
Yeah.
speak your language. Okay. You tell me, I said, I think your language is saying that, and I've got no clue about it.
Okay.
But you tell me, no, my language, it doesn't mean that, it means this. So they will take your word. Everybody will take your word because I'm talking. This is your English translation and your interpretation of this. With us, we don't take a great notice. You see, this is where we are Muslim. We're completely. I don't know how you guys are dialogue.
Okay.
Because with us, this is not that relevant. It's only the story of
Okay,
Harun. So how do you want to prove Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is not a prophet by describing?
When you went to the tafsir, which one did you go to?
Tabari.
Tabari.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have,
That's a Tabari. Do you know I've heard about Tabari before?
Yeah. Let me give you another one to look at. And go to Ibn Kathir. You can go to Ibn Kathir as well. So Surah 86:5.
I know Surah. What's the Surah?
Bring up 86:5.
What's the Surah?
86:5.
Okay, with me, I don't know
In
the
the
surah
Quran.
this way. I know the surah with the name of the surah. If you tell me the name of the surah, I will know.
86:5. So let me see.
Surah Al-Tariq, Samai wa Tariq. Okay, what do you want to say?
So yeah, if you read it, 86:5.
Samai wa Tariq, wa Tariq, wa Tariq, wa Tariq.
Yeah. 86:5.
I know the surah by heart. What do you want to say?
Okay. So it says, I'll just read it in English. So let man consider from what he is created. He's created from a gushing fluid that is issued between the loins and the ribs.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you have Ibn Kathir on this?
So what do you want? What's with that? It's not,
Do you have Ibn
من بين
Kathir?
الصلب والترائب. Yes, the water comes from the sulb and taraib.
Where's the Tarab?
This is a look. Okay, الصلب والترائب. It is, you know, with
Yeah.
where's your heart? Where's your heart?
Right here.
Yeah. You know, scholars, they have a different tafsir of things. Okay, that has to be. You know, look. Whatever
So
you're
you
trying-
believe?
Okay. How is that going to affect my belief? You see, we as a Muslim,
Okay.
every ayah we read, we take it within the context.
So do you believe you're
So-
created from a gushing fluid that comes from your
Okay,
heart?
I'll tell you the reason for this surah. Say, what's Samai wa Tariq? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
okay.
is swearing by the
Yeah.
Samai wa Tariq, and he's trying to tell the human being how humble they are, to the extent they don't have to be so arrogant. So where they come from, it's a place where Allah has created bayna sulb wa
From the
tara'ib.
heart.
No, the heart. So I'm
You
telling
said the tarab
no,
is the heart.
No, for me, where is your heart? Where's your brain? I'm explaining to you. Where's your heart? Where's this? It does not add anything to our belief. You see, the surah is telling you about how humble you are as a human being, and you don't have to be so arrogant and not believing in your Allah. And he's telling you where you come from from your mom and dad. Okay,
Yeah.
obviously they.
So where
they
does
had-
it say you come from?
But how is that gonna kind of prove,
Because
how is
you're
that gonna-
diverting
how is that-
away.
No. How is that gonna prove Muhammad is a prophet or not?
Because
that's
because we're
you know, I
gonna
came to
now
this.
look at where it says you come from.
Yeah,
So it
As-Sulb
says
wal-Tara'ib, okay.
it says that he is created from a gushing fluid
I can
that
go
is
to-
issued from between the loins and the ribs. And you said so it means it
I
that
didn't say anything. I said
you said
As-Sulb
tarab.
wal-Tara'ib.
Where's tarab?
It's a place in your body. Okay.
Where?
As-Sulb, I think,
where?
is the back. Is the
Yeah.
back. Okay.
Backbone,
And
backbone.
the tribe, I'm not sure. I need to
Oh,
look at the tafsir.
okay,
I'm
let's
not,
look at the
you know, I'm not
tafsir.
claiming that I know everything. I'll look at my
okay.
tafsir.
You said you
But
a minute
how is
ago.
that- how is that relevant,
Because
though?
a
How
minute
is that
ago you
relevant?
seemed to know where the tarab was.
No, a tribe, I know, but I don't want to
But
make
now you
mistakes.
say you
I'll
don't
go,
know.
I'll go. No, you know, look.
Okay, let's go to
I'm
Ibn
not
Kathir.
that arrogant to tell you I know everything. I will go
Okay.
to my source.
Okay.
Like the way you go to your
Yeah,
source.
that's
So
fine.
you-
Let's-
You're reading from a
Yeah,
bit.
you have Ibn Kathir.
Kathir.
So a lot of it is not supposed to be taken literally.
You see, this is
There's-
Islam QA. Go to the
No, I
tafsir.
go to the tafsir.
Yeah.
I'll go to the, wait, ليش غيرت
You
لي؟
see,
No, I go to the Quran.
you-
I go to the
yeah,
Quran.
go to the Quran and go to your
He's looking for some of
tafsir.
them.
You see, look at the tactics.
No, he's doing it. It's not me.
Okay. So why
What are
you
you blaming
okay,
me for?
go-
Okay, Bismillah.
All right.
You know, I'm not trying to lie about anything. This is
Okay.
my, you know, there's nothing. With that, I don't see the relevance.
But we'll get an
We'll
interpretation.
go, no problem.
Even Tabari is
It's an,
fine as well.
it's an exposure for you today.
Okay.
MashaAllah.
Mashallah. 86.5. Oh, 86. 7.
يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب.
Mhm. Which one have you gone to?
Same tafsir. I'm reading from Tabari.
Okay.
يخرج من بين الصلب.
Yeah, in English,
بين ذلك
English.
المعنى. I need to read it.
Okay.
يخرج من بين هذين الشيئين خير كثير واختلف في أهل التأويل في معنى الترائب. You see, even أهل التأويل, أهل
What?
التفسير.
Okay.
You know, look, I'm honest with you. I don't need to lie about it.
Okay.
He said the people of tafsir, they have different of the meaning of taraib.
Okay.
So with that, موضوع
Keep
فقال
going,
بعضهم
keep going.
الترائب
Yeah.
موضع القلادة. Okay, and this is the place.
Here.
Some of them, this is some of the tafsir من صدر المرأة, from the chest of the woman.
The chest of the woman.
Yeah, موضع, that's
So
some of
tarab
yeah.
is the chest of the woman.
from the breast.
Some of the clothes.
Some of this, I told you, some
Yes.
scholars they differed.
But the word tarab
It doesn't
means
have
the
woman.
chest of the woman.
I said to you, there is an opinions. This is you know one
I
thing.
said, what does the
You need
word
to take,
mean?
Brother, listen.
What's
to me.
the Rabbi?
You need to take the tafsir.
Okay.
Tafsir is a human being work. The Quran is the Quran.
Yes.
So the scholars, in order to get to the meaning,
Yeah.
they use the Arabic language, the hadith, and everything to
That's
come
why I
to the
asked what
meaning.
does tarab mean.
Yeah. And that's right. For me, I could have said straight away what I've just read because I remember, but I wanted to make sure. But I'm not saying that's the only meaning because the guy who's doing the tafsir of Tabari himself, he says there is a different opinion where the tara'ib is in the Quran. Okay. So if that is going to prove any point for you, maybe this will say something, and that can be
So
disproved.
does he name the scholars?
Listen.
You see, you're diversing
I'm
around.
not
Okay.
diverting, I'm trying
Does
to
he
be
name the
honest with you.
scholars?
No,
but you won't be
afraid
nice
of
because
honesty?
at first you said
Okay.
it was from the
Didn't
heart,
I say from
and
the
then
beginning?
you said, oh, actually, let's go to the
No,
to the
when I meant
tafsir.
the heart, okay, I'll come back, I correct myself.
Okay.
When I say the heart, I was trying to tell you a position of a place that is not kind of agreed upon. It does not prove someone is right or wrong.
Okay, read
Say
it in English
yes,
for
yes.
us so
I
we'll
would say,
understand.
I would say,
Okay,
your
just
heart is
read-
in your head
read-
and your heart is on top of your
Read it
shoulders.
in English.
Is that the two?
Read it in English for us to understand.
No, I've explained to you.
No, just read all of it.
Okay, مع الترائب وموضوع فقال بعض الترائب, and then he says some of them they say the taraib is where you put your necklace.
Okay.
Okay, and that's around your.
So now, let me just ask, so why would your scholars who know Arabic presume from reading the Quran that this is talking about
Do you
a
know
place
about
where the
dictionary?
necklace?
Do you know about dictionary? How dictionary works? Do you know how it works?
Go on.
Yeah, how it works. You know.
But these are, your
In
scholars
English,
weren't using
no,
the dictionary.
Of course they use dictionary.
No, they weren't.
And these people they use dictionary.
Does it name the
whoever told you
No.
okay. Whoever told you Mufassirin they don't use an Arabic dictionary or they don't go to Lisan al-Arab and all this dictionary.
Does
the
it
source-
name the scholars that the different which scholars say
Yeah,
what?
the problem is
You don't want. You
know,
see?
No. Your problem is
Just tell us which
your
scholars
problem
had
is
which
you
opinion.
don't understand how the tafsir
Look,
works. And he's
no,
trying to-
look. Just
No,
tell
he
us.
doesn't say. He
Show the
says.
scholars, show the
No.
scholars.
But
Okay,
then
keep
Abdurrahman-
going.
so he
Keep
mentioned-
going.
He mentioned the name.
Keep you.
What do you
Read
want
all
me
of
to do? I
it.
will
Read all of
read.
it.
Okay, that's finished.
Okay.
He's telling me where the tribe is.
So is this the only? What about this bit?
That's and then he's repeating the hadith. He's mentioning the name of other scholars. whose name is
But you said
Abdurrahman.
he didn't mention scholars.
No, I did not say that. I said to you, the scholars, whoever do the tafsir, they go to reference.
Okay,
to reference.
okay, read this bit now.
Okay, again, قال الصلب والترائب موضع القلادة. So he's affirming what the other person has said
no,
before him.
just give us a literal translation. Don't give us a summarization.
But that's how the tafsir is.
No,
You know, problem, your English tafsir doesn't give you a lot.
translate.
Yeah, I'm saying translate it.
I'm going to translate all this.
Okay.
Okay, let me explain to you
No,
the nature of
No,
this.
Just
no,
this
no, explain,
bit.
no, explain, no,
I have
explain, no,
to.
explain.
No,
How am I-
it's fine. We won't need to read all of it.
So basically, the next person who's Abdurrahman ibn al-Asad al-Tafi.
So he's naming names.
Okay, we start from the
But
beginning.
you said before he wasn't naming names.
You
You see?
Did
You said,
I say that?
I said name the names of the scholars. You
I
said it
that
doesn't
this is
name
the
the
book.
name.
No, this is the book of Tabari.
Yes.
And I said every mufassir they
Yeah.
use Arabic dictionary, they use the hadith,
Yeah.
they
No,
use the.
listen,
Okay, let me explain.
wait,
Let
no,
me
because
explain. Why
you're
scared? Are you scared
diverting.
of
No,
something? Are you scared of
because
something?
you said
Are you
said
scared-
some
are you
scholars
scared-
disagree,
are you scared
and I
to
said
sound
give me
right?
the names of
Are you
those
scared to
scholars,
sound-
and you
Are
said
you
he
scared-
didn't
are
name
you
the
scared that I
scholars.
might
But
sound
then
right?
when I said read that verse, you named some names, so he does
Yeah.
name them.
No, I didn't say they don't. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, it's affirmation for that. So he says different scholars they differ about
Yes.
the meaning of taraib. So
Okay.
he says the scholar says the taraib is mawdu' al-qalada. It's the place where you put your.
So he
your
believes that as well.
Are you listening to everything I said?
Yeah,
so
I'm
you're
asking.
you're not
I'm just
listening.
asking.
So I'll repeat again
All
myself.
right.
So I think this is better with you. So he says the Ahl al-Ta'wil, the people of Ta'wil, they've differed. What is the taraib? So they
Okay.
said something. They said mawqi' al-qilada, and then now
And
he's
what did the
mentioning-
others say?
He's mentioning
What
the
did the
names.
others
Okay,
say?
let me finish.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
just-
you
you're
told me to
going
read
too
everything.
fast.
Didn't he say?
You're going
read?
to. I'm just
So
trying.
I jumped to explain to you. You said
Yeah.
read everything. I'm reading everything
Yeah,
now.
but
You want me
let's-
to jump?
No,
You
no,
choose-
no. I'm
you
not
choose
saying
what do you
to
want me
jump
to do? What
because
do
you
want me to
said
do?
some
Okay,
say.
you tell me
I
what
said
do you
what
want me
did
to
the others say?
So what do you want me to say now? What do you
Because
want me to do? You
here-
explain to me. I'm reading
okay.
the names now for you.
No, wait.
I'm giving
Let
you the
me.
names.
Let's go to because it seems like you want to whiz through. I'm saying, look.
I will go.
You said he said some scholars say it's the location of the chain.
Yes.
So I'm saying, what did the other scholars
I'm
say?
coming to it.
So
Because
he
you want me
hasn't
to
said
read.
yet?
Yeah, I'm coming to it. Yeah.
So he hasn't said yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
He said he's only
All right.
talking about those people who agree at
With
the place
it's
of
the-
the. So if you want me to read each one of
That's
them,
fine.
I will do, but they
Yeah,
will
that's-
say the same things.
Oh, yeah, let's.
Okay, this is Abdurrahman. He says the same thing. And
Abdurrahman.
this is Abu Salih, which is Thana
Abu
Muawiyah, and Thana
Muawiyah. This is going very
No.
back to.
No, it's not. Muawiyah is a name. You got what's your
Okay.
name?
Yeah, is it
What's your
Muawiyah
name?
of the time?
What's your name?
Paperboy.
Paperboy. That's a unique name, though.
Yeah, I know.
Give me Michael. How many? There is many Michaels. So Muawiyah can be anybody. It's a name.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily the one Muawiyah.
Okay.
You know.
So
Okay?
go back that name.
So that's one, that's
wait,
one.
wait. So that name. What was that one? The name there.
Well, why don't I'll get you. You know, I'll get you the tafsir
No, 'cause
of
I'm-
Tabari in English because
Wait,
you will benefit from
I just
it.
want to know who
Trust
that
me.
person was. Because was that someone near the time of your prophet?
Okay, let me explain to you how it works. You don't want to listen. Tafsir is basically they take, say for
I know what
example,
tafsir is.
Okay, no. So let's say this is Ayman. Okay, if Ayman said,
I know.
Ayman said
tafsir.
he heard
But
your name,
you-
brother.
You seem to not
Mateo.
want to.
If Ayman said I've heard Mateo, and then Mateo
don't
said
really seem to
whatever.
wanna be
So
explaining.
no. Basically, they say names. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
so
not.
I just
It
said
doesn't
change.
mean anything.
I said
It's a
say.
change. I'm trying to explain.
Yeah,
to
I
explain
know.
it.
I know. I said the
So
name.
that's change,
Wait,
change,
why are you
change.
skipping? Let's go
That's
slowly.
good, that's good.
All
Okay.
right. So here was the first name, right?
Okay, basically it says Abdurrahman.
Who's Abdul Rahman?
Is one of the hadith narrator.
From close to the time of your prophet.
You say this is how he works, the hadith. He says Abdurrahman ibn al-Asad. And then he says, I've heard it from Muhammad
Okay.
ibn Rabi'. Then he says, I've heard it from
Yeah.
Salama ibn
Okay.
Sa'd. Then he says, I've heard it from Atiyah. Then
All
I've
right.
heard it from Ibn Abbas.
Okay.
He's a close Sahabi.
Okay.
That As-Sulb wa Taraib. He's one of the main mufassirin of the Quran. Abdullah
So
ibn
they're
Abbas.
saying.
They
Let
said
me just get
Abdullah-
this
Let me
straight.
finish.
Okay.
He says, Ibn Abbas said, As-Sulb wa Taraib.
Yeah.
Al-Taraib mawdi' al-Khalada.
So the
that's an
cousin
open-
of your prophet
Yeah.
said that the Taraib was the location of the necklace on the woman.
Is where you put
The
the necklace
person-
around
the-
the sadr. So I
The
don't know what you're getting
cousin
from that.
of your prophet,
Okay.
who was within the first 3 generations,
Okay.
who understood the
But
Quran,
this is-
who your prophet prayed to Allah to give him the perfect understanding of the Quran.
After
So
Islam.
are you saying he read it, he lived at the time, he
Whose claim
understood
was it? Whose claim was it?
Ibn
That
Abbas.
Abdul Abbas said, Abu Abbas said, Ibn
Ibn
Abdul
Abbas.
Whose claim was it? That
But-
Ibn Abbas says that.
You've got your chain.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
not Abdullah ibn Abbas. He said, is Abdurrahman the one who's narrating the hadith?
Yes.
He's claiming.
From Ibn
No,
Abbas.
he's claiming.
Yes.
At the moment, is a claim.
Okay.
So, and I told you there's a
Okay.
different opinion
So we have
about
a
it.
first claim,
So,
which
okay.
apparently
So
comes from the cousin of your prophet.
Okay, is that it doesn't make it the statement of Abdullah ibn Abbas?
If it has a chain,
No, does it make it the claim is
that's,
an
your
Regardless-
Islamic literature works
Okay,
in
okay,
chains.
I will make a chain now,
Yeah.
and you tell me if that. Okay,
But
your
you're
name,
not-
your name, your name, your name. I've heard
So
your
are you
name, your
saying
name,
that
your name,
they
your name.
why is Tabari, a historian, quoting this chain
there
that
is a
goes back
different.
to
He
Ibn
says there is
Abbas?
a different opinion about
Right.
the meaning,
Did
and
he,
he's giving
did he
you.
say it wasn't Ibn Abbas?
No, At-Tabari, he's telling you who says that.
Ibn Abbas?
No, he said Abdurrahman.
Yes.
He's not saying
Linking
Ibn
it-
Abbas. He says
linking-
Abdurrahman and linking it to
Yes,
Abdullah ibn
but that's
Abbas.
how
So
your chains
the
work.
state- Of course, yes.
Yes, so Ibn Abbas
But
said.
now, if I say another opinion, you might find Abdullah ibn
But
Abbas.
what
he said
I'm
he
trying
might,
to
he
get
might,
clear
he might find
is the
Abdullah.
person who lived at the time of the revelation with the Sahaba understood it as the location of the necklace on the female's chest. Now, why would they understand it as that if the Quran
It's
wasn't
not.
saying
This
that?
is the Arabic language. And Tara'ib has you know when you go to Arabic
But he
dictionary,
understood it as the necklace, as you
Brother,
confirmed.
listen to me. In the dictionary, okay.
I
Basically,
don't understand the relevance.
The
of this.
relevant. That's
Because
the
It
Ara-
says basically it said it comes between two places. It comes
yeah,
out from
the
between
backbone of the man
Yes.
and
And,
the
and where's
chest
where's the backbone?
of the woman.
Not the, I mean, from that area.
Have you ever
from
heard-
that area?
from
From
that
that
area? It's a
area. From
reference
that
to the
area.
Yes. So do you know a gushing fluid that comes from between the backbone of the man and the chest area of the woman to create a baby?
No, it's not referencing the woman.
No, it's not
It's
referencing
Yes, it
the
is.
area. It's referencing the area.
Of the female, the necklace. Do men wear necklaces?
No, it's reference to the area.
Do men wear necklaces?
No. Well, they
No,
might. They
it's
might.
in
They
Islam.
might. They might.
Do
They
they
might.
wear-
They
do
might.
do
They
men
might.
wear- do
They
men
might.
wear-
I said they might wear.
You know they don't.
No, there is so many
This is
Muslims they wear it.
referring to.
Okay,
that's-
at the right. Okay,
you
if
see-
it happens, let's say.
you see,
let's
I have
assume.
to press him for the answer 'cause he doesn't wanna give it.
Okay, are you okay? Okay, let's say I'm assuming. You see, this is
Yes.
my claim. Is not Muslim's claim.
Alright.
Okay, I agree to this.
Okay.
it comes from this. So what's your point?
So now my point is this goes against science. This is not
How's it go against
scientific
science?
because
No,
we
no,
know
wait.
there is no gushing fluid. When a baby is created, the sperm comes from the man and it goes into the woman and into the womb and it creates a baby. There is no gushing fluid that comes from the chest of a
No,
woman.
it originates from between the chest and the
Yes.
backbone. So if it originates from there,
Yes.
then it
Comes
could
from there.
potentially.
It says from a gushing fluid.
Yes, yes.
So what's the gushing fluid that's in the woman's chest?
No, it originates between
So how
the
did
two
the baby?
locations.
Where
Yeah,
the milk
coming
come from?
out
Why the
in
milk?
the
You know,
form.
have you?
Okay, let's look at the
No, wait,
eye as well.
Wait, let's
Again.
use your common sense. Why do you have to go there?
you
Let me tell you
Look,
something. Let me ask you a
I don't
question.
think-
Listen,
You
he is created from
Yes.
a gushing fluid
Yes.
that is issued. Do you know what
Yes.
issue means?
Comes
It
from.
means to come from, to
Yes,
proceed
come-
for.
Yes, to come from, yeah.
To issue from between the loins
Not
of
issued. Not
the
issued. Not
man.
issued. It's not issued. It's not issued. يخرج ليس. No.
What does it mean?
Okay. If a water coming from the top, come from the top, yeah? Is it issued from
Okay,
the top?
so
No. Answer this question.
Is the water coming from the tap?
Yeah. Is it issued from the top?
Yes. When you turn the
No.
tap,
Originated
Is it
from the top.
originated from the top?
it originates in a different source.
It is exactly.
Yeah, well,
It means the same.
Okay.
It means the
So
same.
now in the woman, where does
يخرج
the
means
liquid?
يخرج. No.
where does
يخرج
the-
in
where does-
Arabic. يخرج
where
in
does-
Arabic means it comes out
Because
from. It
the-
doesn't mean it's originated from.
Where does it originate from in the woman?
I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor.
Hey,
I don't have to
tell us
answer
what-
that. I don't have to answer
because-
that. It's
because
irrelevant
when
for
we-
me. It's
when-
irrelevant.
no,
You see, you need
because
to
we're going
understand
to
how
look at
Muslim
what the
think.
TAFSIR
You know,
say
see-
and their interpretation. Because when you don't understand the Quran, you go to the
No,
scholars.
I understand
So we've
my
gone
Quran.
to
I
one of
understand my
the
Quran.
best scholar, the cousin of your prophet.
No.
He
You see-
he lived with the prophet, so therefore he has the best.
Whose claim was it?
explanation.
Again, I'll come back. Whose claim was it?
If you
He
give
was,
me,
he was claim. Whose claim was it?
If I go to any-
it was a claim of
Okay,
Abdurrahman,
when-
the one who says I've heard,
Yes.
and he.
That's how
he
your
linked it to.
that is how your hadiths work.
Yeah. Okay.
All your hadiths.
But then you can't say
your
can't
chain
say,
of narration.
You see, this guy, Tabari, he said there is a different opinion.
Yes.
And some of the opinion this,
Yes.
and then
Because
maybe
what
if
we
we
will
continue,
see-
if you continue reading the Tabari, Kutub al-Tafsir,
'Cause-
it's not like this.
'cause this is
The
what
book,
we will
let me
see.
explain to you. The book of Tafsir is not like this. Book of Tafsir, it's
Okay.
volumes.
Okay.
And whenever they want to go into the meaning of
Okay,
one
give us
ayah,
all the other
no,
names.
No. Let me continue. So if they want to give you the meaning of any ayahs, they go in detail, maybe
Okay.
like pages after
How
pages.
come your
and then
phone's gone away?
there
let's
is, but the
continue.
only problem is,
You see?
I want to see how relevant
You
it
see?
is. But I answer
Why-
you. I answer you
no,
directly
you
now.
don't want to answer.
Okay, no problem.
Let's see
You
what-
read it.
Okay.
How-
No, go
No,
on.
you want me to go through,
Give us the
so
names.
many-
No, just give us the names.
It won't
of the
make
person
sense to
that-
you though.
It will make
to you.
sense. I want you to give me the names of the people that agree with Ibn Abbas, because it will tell
It's
you.
not only Ibn Abbas.
know.
Let me explain to you. Ibn Abbas might say something
Okay,
else,
continue.
and someone will narrate, will say
That's
Ibn
fine.
Abbas said something
Okay,
else.
that's fine. Go to the next person.
No, we'll go.
What? Yeah, but let's.
But
so-
this is the same thing. They say the
Yeah,
same
I
opinion,
said-
but it's not Abdullah ibn Abbas.
I know. I said to the next person after Ibn Abbas. Who did they mention?
Ikrimah.
Who?
Ikrimah.
Okay, next person.
Qiyam.
Next person.
Okay, you're gonna get tired. Mujahid.
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 Okay.
And then another Mujahid said something else.
Mujahid.
Okay. And then what else do you want to know? I will give you names to the
Yeah, I
end
just want the
because
people that
those
agree with Ibn Abbas.
They all agree with Ibn Abbas, those people.
Okay. Yeah, give me the names of everyone who
I
agrees
said
with.
Mujahid.
Yeah.
And there is many. This is many. You know,
Many. Look how many people are agreeing with Ibn Abbas.
I agree as
This
well.
is like-
I'm telling you, I'm agree as well.
You-
Because look, if you say
Yes.
Yakhruj, it doesn't mean they originated. In Lugha Arabiya, go read Arabic dictionary.
So where does it
Yakhruj-
originate from?
Yakhruj, it means Yakhruj, it can mean it comes out from. Okay.
So you
Not
so it
necessarily-
comes out from now.
Well, that's what the Quran
So
says.
you see that it comes out from the woman.
يخرج من بين this water, it comes out from يعني the backbones and
So it comes out from the woman's chest like this.
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. What does it mean?
Nobody would say that. Nobody would say.
Because we're
If
trying
you want to say,
this is
okay, that's how.
scientifically
This is,
incorrect.
I think you
no,
should
no,
move
no.
on
But
to the
then,
next part.
no,
because
look, you're smarter than
because-
this. You're smarter than
Because
this.
we're trying
Listen,
to establish
we are grown
what
up man and
comes
we have children.
from the
I don't
woman's
think
chest, and can we prove that scientifically?
It's not saying it comes
You know-
from the woman's chest. It comes between two areas.
Yes.
That's what it's saying.
So what is in the chest of the woman?
Whatever there
Whatever
is.
it is.
Yeah, what is? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, whatever it is, so what is it? What's the relevant
That's what we're
for
trying to
that?
find out.
What's relevant?
Because if it's not scientifically correct, it says something comes from the backbone of the man and something
Are you
comes from the
interested? Are you
chest of the
interested
woman.
to know how the children, how the child is?
Yes.
There's another ayah which you
I
know
want
very well,
this
and you
one.
wouldn't mention it. You wouldn't mention it
I
because
want this
it goes
one.
in line with the scientists. You don't want to mention it.
So
you
are
go
you
into
saying
something-
this one doesn't go
no,
in
no,
line
no,
with the
no. In
scientists?
lines with
Are you-
yourself, with
are
what
you
you think, with what, in
Okay.
line with what you
see?
think, with what you
Because
think.
my
No,
point
no,
is this.
no. Look.
First we started off with the Qarnayn where it said the
Yeah.
sun sets in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
And
didn't
you-
prove anything.
Because you were
Yeah,
just
I wish you
diverting
go back.
around.
I wish you go back to your
Then,
video. You know that you didn't.
then we went.
I don't get what you're
onto-
trying to get.
Because I'm trying to say, it's very clear
It's not from God.
in terms of the revelation, in terms of how the earliest people understood this verse. They understood it as saying that the gushing fluid comes from the man. Everyone knows what comes from the
Okay,
man.
I'll give you something.
And then-
I'll give you something even
and
better.
then-
You're,
well,
you're
let me
gonna,
finish.
you're gonna celebrate.
And
I'm gonna
then-
give you something that you will
wait, let me
celebrate about.
finish.
Look.
And then they understood it as saying that there's a gushing fluid as well that comes from the woman.
Okay, let me give you something that even gonna make you even happier.
Okay.
Okay.
woman does ejaculate as well.
Okay. Let me.
Does it come from her chest?
You see, if you if you think everything in the Quran has to
Alright.
be proven scientifically, that's not how the Muslim believe.
I know.
Okay, that's how.
My friend, he said not everything has to be proven scientifically. Are you going to tell me he needs to shut his brain off?
No. I'll tell you. Let me continue because let me finish.
Because
at
last
the end of
week
the
I
day-
asked him, he
at
said
the end
he
of
has
the
to
day,
shut your
because
brain off.
scientists, they contradict
No,
themselves.
no,
Do you believe scientists
Don't
contradict
hear-
themselves a lot?
Not when it comes to where babies come from.
No, they even worse than that.
Not when it comes.
Even worse
Because
than
we
that.
can analyze the
They,
human
they,
anatomy.
they get it wrong about human being like evolving, for example, coming from nothing.
But not
No-
where babies come from.
No, why? Why are you
Because
sticking to
you
this
can
one?
cut.
Why are you
you can-
sticking to this one?
Because you can cut
No,
open
no.
a woman.
So you believe in
and then
Christianity?
You can
You're
open
Christian.
a body
You're Christian yourself.
and see
Are you a
and
Christian yourself?
analyze.
You're a Christian yourself.
Yes.
Okay. You believe? I mean, scientists they talk a lot that you guys disagree with, right?
Okay.
True or not?
Okay.
True or not?
Yes.
Yes. So now, not everything about your religion is proven scientifically. So are you
But
gonna
there's a
leave your
difference.
religion?
But
Are
there's
you
a
gonna?
difference.
Why is it different?
Because we know where babies come from. It's
We
a
know,
scientific
obviously.
fact.
Look, with
According
us it's
to your
relevant.
Quran,
We
people don't
as a
know.
Muslim,
Yes.
in the time of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam,
Alright.
they knew nothing about that.
Okay.
They knew nothing about
So-
baby, womb.
So if the
and all
Quran
that.
is a
The
revelation, shouldn't
only-
they have learned
Huh?
this thing? And shouldn't Ibn Abbas have
I'll
said,
tell
wow,
you,
this is where the babies
I'll
come
tell you about
from, based on the
In
Quran?
the time of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, except for the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, there is a people that brought the Quran to us. It
Okay.
wasn't relevant to know for them to go kind of like, is it in line with scientists? Is it in line with that? No, it's basically it's a matter of
Yes.
believing in Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, the true messenger, and the message that he came with. And then Quran has got a lot of things that proving that is a miracle of Quran. And it's been proven. I don't even have to go there. I'm not someone that
Such
was
as
learned
what?
in that area.
A miracle, give me
I'm-
a miracle.
Well, there is a lot. I don't need to. With us, the Arabic.
Give me one.
With us, as a Muslim, the text of the Quran is a miracle. Anybody who understands Arabic,
Okay.
and nobody who speaks Arabic can deny that.
Okay. So there are many people that said that.
Unfortunately, you don't know Arabic. You could have become Muslim.
Well, I can
by
bring
now.
up sources where people
You
say it's
could
not.
have become Muslim now because
it's
only
not
the
a
language,
linguistic miracle.
only the language Arabic. No, you need to learn it.
So
and
you're
then once you know, it's a
so you're
beautiful-
telling me a miracle is a miracle because someone has to explain
some
it
of
to
it,
you
some of it,
that
some
it's
of
a
it.
miracle.
No, bro. They don't have to.
Because
explain it to
if, for example,
Why not?
Jesus rose people from the dead, I don't need to go and explain anything to anyone. If they see someone rise from the dead, they know what that is. If I take the Quran, if I take the Quran to the Amazon and leave it there, are they going to know it's a miracle?
No, they have to read it.
Are they going to understand
They
it?
have to read it. Well, they need to get
So
someone to read it for
then,
them.
so you have a miracle.
But I'll tell you
that
something. I'll tell you
someone
even
has to
better.
tell
I'll
you
tell you
it's a
even better. I'll
miracle.
tell you even better. Okay.
Because you believe Moses split the sea, or he turned
That's
his.
it. Because it's because it's
If
in
you
my
saw
Quran.
that-
It's not because of the Bible. It's because
But
it's in
if
the
you
Quran.
saw that,
Yeah.
no one needs to tell you it's a miracle. But
in
again,
the time of Prophet, there
So
was a
what's
lot
the
of
scientific
miracles.
explanation?
Isn't it more
Is
timeless?
there a scientific explanation to that?
is there a scientific explanation?
Right? It's faith.
No.
Yeah, there is.
It's that-
There is.
that's
There is.
scientific.
Well, scientifically, they would say you could actually say if there was like a strong enough wind, it could
What
split
about
the sea.
blood in your body? How is blood made? You can take blood out and then you have more blood, right? How is that being made? What's the
Okay.
scientific explanation to that?
Well, we have scientific explanation, but we're talking about where the sperm comes from.
No, I don't have to. This I don't see how relevant it is to what we're saying.
Yes, if you engage with what I was saying,
No, but you
then
didn't
you
say
would.
anything. You just pick an ayat from the Quran and you say,
Yes.
what about this, what about that, what about this? And
Yes.
I don't see what you're trying to get to.
Because I'm showing you scientifically incorrect
But
things
there's
that
a
we
lot-
know.
No, it's not incorrect.
For-
For you, you don't comprehend it or you don't understand it. All your scientists, they don't understand
No,
it. It
but-
doesn't mean that
because
it's wrong.
we went to
It's still scientists. They discover things and they will contradict themselves and they will change
we
their
went
mind.
to your
You know how scientists.
we went to your tafsirs, Kalbari, to understand, and even the prophet of your cousin, the
prophet of my
cousin,
cousin.
of your prophet, sorry,
Okay. He's not.
Didn't-
I said he's a claim made by an
had a
narrator.
very strange understanding that.
It's not strange for you. It's strange
Okay,
for us. It's
let me
not.
finish on this
It's
one.
not strange. It's for you.
Let me finish
It's
this
strange
one.
for you, not
Let
for
me
me.
finish this
I don't
one.
see nothing
All
wrong
right.
with that.
We'll go to the words of your prophet about something else. Now, this is a Sahih hadith. This is Sunan Abu Dawood.
So Sahih Hadith, Sunan Abu Dawud means not always Sahih.
Yeah, look.
No,
Sahih.
so
Look,
I'm telling you,
look.
anybody can write Sahih.
That's fine.
That's why you don't
Al-Albani.
understand. Unfortunately,
Okay, I want you to answer it.
even Al-Albani, not
Okay,
everything
next
Sahih
week
about
we'll
Al-Albani.
verify it. But I want your opinion.
Okay.
Narrate. The people asked the messenger of Allah, can we perform ablution out of the well of Buddha?
Huh?
How do you say that?
Buddha. The Buddha word.
Buddha. Anyway, I'll continue. And you can read it in Arabic if it's different. So it says, which is a well in which menstrual clothes, dead dogs, and stinking things were thrown. He replied, water is pure and is not defiled by anything.
This is wrong. Your understanding is completely wrong.
You want to
this
read it in
hadith.
Arabic?
No, I know the hadith.
Okay.
Your understanding is
Give me my
completely wrong.
understanding.
No problem. I'll read it to you, but this is
Okay.
wrong.
All right.
Because
He's
your
referring to
prophet
a water no, he's
has
not
clearly
talking-
said nothing makes water impure.
That's not,
Even
that's
though
wrong,
there
that's wrong,
there
that's
was
wrong.
dead.
The translation is wrong. I
Okay.
can tell you, I don't have to even read the Arabic.
Alright.
The translation is wrong. So I know this one.
Do we need a tafsir or
Okay. This is
Okay.
this hadith,
Yeah.
the way it's narrated is strange to me.
It's strange. Yes.
Yeah,
Give me
well,
your
but that's
opinion
it.
on
This
it.
is hadith. No, you can't build judgment.
This
to a
is the
hadith.
same. You
It
follow.
might be- it might-
You say you follow the
Talking about
Quran.
Quran, no, I've
No,
never-
but
I've
you
never-
follow the Quran and
but the
Sunnah,
hadith,
yes?
That's
All right.
not
So
every
I brought
hadith.
you Sunnah
Not
as
every
well.
hadith. Not every hadith I follow. There is some hadith I don't. There's some hadith is not
Like that one.
authentic.
You don't follow
It
that.
might not be authentic. This one.
It's
Okay.
Sahih, though.
All right.
You can put a sahaha here, so and so and so. It might not be authentic.
you
But I tell you, the water, with the issue of water.
Yeah.
You're telling me a river, for example, a
Okay.
river, a long river. Okay. If the dog pee on it, if you lived in Africa,
Okay.
I lived in Africa. Do they
Yeah.
pee on it or not?
Yeah, they can do.
Okay. Would people shower from that water?
Some people
Will
do.
it cleanse them?
River's not well.
It can make them sick if they drink it.
Huh?
River's
No,
not
I'm
well.
not talking
But the
about well
water is
now. We're
not
talking
pure.
about water.
No, but that's
We're
about
talking
the well.
about water. It says
No,
water.
that's
It did not
about-
say
no, on
well.
the well.
No, the answer was,
Water
you know,
on the
even in
well.
Arabic, it says
Water
it did
on
not
the
talk
well.
about it. Talk about the
No, I'm
water.
talking about the
Read it.
translation is the well.
Read it. It says water. It did not say
it's
well.
not saying
It
river,
says
though.
water. Ma.
No, it's
Ma
saying
in
well,
Arabic
it's
is
saying
water.
Okay.
No,
It
Let me
doesn't-
just quickly show you
it says
something.
الماء
Look.
الماء
Well,
طهور لا ينجسه
let me just
شيء.
show you
It says
something.
إنه
The
غير
translation
طهور.
is well, though.
This
No,
is
no, it
from.
says ma-
This is
water.
from.
No, the translation I'm saying is well.
What
Listen,
translation is
my
wrong?
friend. Look.
Okay.
This is from your own Islamic source, Islam QA, ruling on one who ejects a Sahih hadith.
How do you know
The
it's Sahih?
Prophet's Sunnah
Even
is
Q&A.
second.
Definition of Sahih.
Listen.
It said it's a Sahih by Al-Albani.
No. Sahih is not a term that is in the Quran. Sahih is like is
Yes.
correct or not.
But
So I can say
this is the ruling,
I can say
fatwa on people like you if you want to reject Sahih hadith. Shall we hear what they say?
No. You're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. I say it might not be Sahih, and it's not your business or anyone's business to say this is Sahih and it's not this Sahih. Okay. So whatever is Sahih for you is different scholars' opinion, and I can choose who's the scholar to kind of follow.
That's fine. So if we prove it is Sahih,
How are you going to prove it?
I'm just asking.
How are you going to prove it?
Answer the question
No,
first.
you telling me how are you going to prove it?
Answer the question first.
How are you going to prove it?
Answer
then?
the question first.
Answer.
Okay, let me say, this is what they say. So hence, there was a consensus
But you're
amongst the
reading from an
scholars.
English text, someone that I don't even
Hence,
believe.
there
on
was
it.
a consensus amongst the scholars that whoever denies that the Sunnah constitutes
consensus.
Sharia evidence in general terms or rejects a hadith of the
I
Prophet
did not reject the
is
hadith
a
that has got
disbeliever.
consensus with it.
So,
Did I reject hadith that was a consensus on it?
so,
Did I reject the
so I'm
hadith that was
asking you,
consensus?
if we find
I
out,
reject the hadith
I'm
that-
asking you,
Huh?
if we find out this hadith is Sahih and there's consensus and there's consensus
No, I believe this one.
that is consensus that is Sahih.
But you're gonna read the consensus for me. Al-Ijma'. It's
I'm
called
asking
al-Ijma'.
you.
Let me teach you in
All
Arabic. You call it al-Ijma'.
I'm asking
so
you.
you're gonna give me the Ijma' of Islam.
If we find
of
one,
Islamic ruling, I'm gonna
okay.
get. I'm gonna
If
get
we
the
find,
Ijma' from him.
if we
so
find,
now, if he's giving
I'm
me
saying,
the Ijma', if I don't believe in it, I'll become a kafir.
all right,
How are you gonna do it?
I'm asking you.
How
Answer
are
the
you gonna-
question. Don't
they
ask
say,
how.
They say
Answer the question.
I have to take it from someone who's
Answer
an
the
authentic,
question.
who's a credible,
Answer
who's a
the-
Muslim. So you're not even a Muslim.
Answer the question.
How am I gonna take the Ijma' from
Answer
you?
the question.
Okay.
If we find there's ijma that this,
Who's gonna find it for me?
my friend, answer the question.
Yeah, who's gonna
Don't
find
worry
it?
about that. That
It
comes
has to be
later.
someone that I trust his
If
religion.
we find out there's
And you need to
ijma,
memorize the Quran, and
if
you need to
there's-
understand
if
the Arabic,
there's-
and you need to at
listen
least
to my-
memorize 1,000
you
hadith
see,
before
you
you
don't
talk
wanna
about
answer
Ijma'.
the question.
I'm giving
You
you. I'm
see,
giving you how it
Uncle,
is.
Thank you for your time.
You see?
You see, you don't want to answer. I'm saying to you.
Okay,
If
if
we
you have that
find-
criteria I
One
said,
last
if
time.
you have it, I'll take it from you.
So
If you know the Quran by heart, if you know 1,000 hadith,
Listen.
okay, and if you know the Arabic
Listen-
language
listen
inside
to
and
what I'm
outside,
saying.
and if you tell me this is the
I'm
ijma', I'll
saying,
take it from you.
I'm saying to you.
Okay, I'll take
If
it from
we
you.
find
Listen.
that we can go to any of your Islamic sites and we bring
I
up the
don't
information.
read my Quran. I don't take my religion from sites. I take it from books and scholars.
Just from books.
Directly.
So if we
Scholars.
see your scholars, so if we see scholars agree,
My scholars, the one I go.
or
and take
only
from.
your scholars.
No, my scholars.
Who's
those
your
scholars.
Who's your scholar?
A lot.
Give me some
There's
names.
many.
One name.
Sheikh Jabir.
Okay.
Sheikh Jabir Jurur.
Okay.
Okay, that's one of my scholars.
Okay.
Okay.
And give us some
What
more.
else do you want?
No, give us some
I'm
more.
giving you my direct teacher.
You're-
My direct teacher.
Yeah, but we want big scholars.
scholars,
You don't.
yeah.
This
Like Bukhari, for
small
example.
fry. Yeah,
I
yeah.
take from Bukhari, yes.
Bukhari, you think?
Yeah, but then Bukhari, his hadith has to be kind of translated and broken down
Oh.
by faqih. You see, I'm teaching you something about deen. You need to appreciate it. If you talk to me about Bible, I will listen to you
Sounds
till
like you're
tomorrow.
diverting.
I'm not.
But we
I'm
brought
not
we
diverting.
brought the
The hadith
evidence.
of
We
Bukhari.
brought the evidence.
You know, hadith
and
of-
now you're just
let me
trying
explain
to
you.
wriggle your way out.
It's
of
an
it.
educational for you today.
wants to
You
go
know
out the
how
ring.
you take the hadith.
Yes.
You take hadith of Bukhari.
Okay.
This hadith has to be broken down
Okay.
by a scholar, by faqih.
Okay.
Actually, faqih is a higher than muhaddith.
Okay.
Bukhari is a muhaddith.
Okay.
Then you got fuqaha. Okay, like Imam Ahmad, Abu Hanifa,
So is
Shafi'i.
Al-Albani a good scholar?
Al-Albani is a recent scholar.
But is he a good scholar?
You can't compare him to Abu
I'm just
Hanifa,
asking,
you can't
though.
compare him to
But I'm
Imam
just
Ahmad ibn
asking.
Hanbal. He's a good scholar, yes.
Okay.
He's a sound scholar.
One of the best scholars.
Well, I can't judge people, but he's a sound scholar.
Okay.
Yeah. And he makes mistakes and he can be truthful as well.
Okay.
Anything with that? Does it help you claim or something?
No, no.
He's going from the Quran to the Hadith.
So, but
Because
I'm
you
telling
followed the Quran and the Sunnah.
I'm
We
explaining-
started
I'm explaining
with
to
the
you how you
with
take
the chest, and he didn't want to go to the
I answered it,
interpretations.
I offered
Then
my
we
book.
went to the
I opened
hadith.
my book for you.
Because
I opened my book and I read it for you. What
so
is-
because
and I
what-
proven
the-
what you
the-
wanted
the-
to prove.
okay.
I told you what you want to hear. Yes. You wanted
no,
to hear that.
because
You wanted
Ibn
to hear-
Abbas
Yeah.
is your best scholar,
Of course.
and he's believed
In
that
fact,
the
he's a
sperm
Hibr
came from the
al-Quran.
chest of the woman.
He's Hibr al-Quran. I don't know
Yes.
if you know.
So how can your best scholar believe that the gushing fluid came from the chest of a
I don't
woman?
have an issue with that.
But this is not scientific.
I don't care.
So now the Quran goes against science, and you've
No,
admitted
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Scientists can be wrong or not.
Not about where the baby comes from.
Look at you, man. Why are you running away? Didn't you think scientists can go wrong or not?
Not where
They've
about-
been wrong
because
many times. They've been wrong many
not
times.
about
about babies before the
Okay, let's
before
wrap
having-
this up
You see,
because we're going round in circles.
I know. Sorry.
But we'll,
No,
if you're
I
here
didn't want
next
it to be
week,
that long. I just wanted
That's
to.
fine.
No, I'm not here next week.
So
So
we-
I'll see you next time.
okay, next time
No,
you're here.
okay.
So clearly we brought evidences.
You did not bring evidence. Why are you
But
lying to yourself and to your audience?
But you've not
You did
accepted
bring
any
evidence.
We went
You're
to
lying-
we
you're
went to
lying your audience.
tafsirs upon tafsirs,
That's
scholars upon
you're not
scholars.
authentic. That's what people like you
But-
will take hadith from
but-
because they're not authentic. They manipulate words
You
and they change
you
things.
chose.
So you're gonna go
you
and
chose
deceive your
you chose
followers,
your
whoever you're
you
recording
chose your
for.
own
You're
tafsir.
gonna give them.
I didn't
don't
tell
know
you
what
to
you're
go.
gonna tell
I
them.
didn't tell you to go to Tabari. You went to him yourself. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Thank you.
So clearly, we see the mental gymnastics. Even when we started from where the sun sets, he didn't want to read the word. Then he kept trying alluding to what it meant. Then had to keep pressing him and pressing him. Then we finally got an explanation. Then when we went to the tafsir about where the sperm comes from, he said there's no name. He said some scholars disagree. He said there was no names in the text. Then when we pressed him on it, we find out Ibn Abbas and many scholars agreed on his interpretation. And then when we go into the tafsir about the all water being pure, then he's saying he doesn't accept it. He wants a criteria. So we clearly see when the evidences are brought, they reject it instead of being logical and saying, actually, if my Quran is saying this and this is from God, there's something wrong with the book. But we see this mental blockade that they don't seem to understand. And clearly every week we bring them evidences, but they want to refuse. But hopefully, one day someone might just break and then be like, actually, look at the evidence and see what is actually within the Quran. Because how can the earliest scholars, the ones who lived within the Sahaba, time of the Sahaba and with the Prophet, Ibn Abbas, believe that the sperm comes from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman? If the Quran is a clear revelation and you need to learn Arabic and it's a linguistic miracle, they should not be misinterpreting the text because they are the ones who it was revealed to. So we have to ask ourselves, historically, why is it only now when we go further down the line where we know this contradicts science that the scholars are now changing their opinions? But if this was a true revelation from God, the science should have come from the book, not the book is conforming to science. So until next time, peace.